opening of the season. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bears offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Pressure coming. Makes the grab. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Bears want to crank the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. All right, guys, let's talk just a little about Missouri State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
We always talk about Yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
He wants to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown, Bears! Fitted in the window for the score.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the SMU Mustangs offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
The give to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away.
There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Jennings. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. Pulls it in, it's Cooper. On the move at the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
Leaves it with the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab and then did the rest. They put points on the board. Extra point here will tie the game. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Bear offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. There's the pressure. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
It's complete on the right side. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. My Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They are up by 7 over Central Michigan. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dumps it to the back. That's caught. It's Joyner. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Making side adjustments here. They just keep firing. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Bears line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And the Bears will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Rides the back on the option to give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He'll get it out to the 25, not